Hi guys. Hey Erin. Hey Erin, can you let me know if you can hear and see me okay, please? Says we have a few people on here, but there's such a delay, you guys. You just would not believe on this end what a delay we have. Hey Deborah from Minnesota. Hey Linda. I miss you guys at our local card class. Hey Debbie. Thanks for sharing. Yes, as you guys are hopping on, if you would share the video, I would really appreciate that. That also enters you in the drawing. Thanks, Erin. Okay, thanks, Adrian. Hey, Janet. Okay, guys, we got quite a few on here. Hey, Mary. Okay, guys. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I hope I don't, but I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. I can't wait till the classes start again, Linda. I have called and asked, and of course, with it being a nursing home, they're not in any big hurry to get that opened, but I'm trying to think of other plans too so we can meet again. Hey, Patricia. Okay, so if I sneeze, I'm sorry. I'm just giving you a heads up, a warning. I'm trying to watch. Hey, Kathy. I'm trying to watch to see. I'm waiting for a particular person, and I so hope they pop on here. So I'm watching names right now to see. She's always on here right at the beginning because she watches on her lunch break. And I haven't seen her name pop up yet. But if this is funny, I'm going to share my mistake, and I hope she finds it funny too because and it's a good thing I caught it this morning. I did it yesterday when I picked the Prize Patrol winner. I do that Tuesday nights after midnight for the Prize Patrol. Hey Barb, and I didn't notice it until today, and I just happened to be clicking on my slides to make sure I had everything lined up the way I wanted it to go today. And I just happened to read it because normally I just look at it and pass right on by it, but it just kind of popped out at me by mistake. So I thought it was funny. And I don't see her on here yet. So while I'm waiting and watching, I won't keep you guys forever with my rambling, waiting for her to pop on. Hey, Joellen. Um, so Erin has I'm looking down, you guys, because I have notes. So anybody that is new, this might be your first time watching. My name is Bobby. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and I do Facebook Lives every Wednesday at 1 p.m. Okay, so that's a little bit about me, and I'm ready to do the Prize Patrol, and she's not on here, you guys. What do I do? I'm only making a card today, so it's not anything huge. Let's skip and I'll show you next week's Prize Patrol while I'm trying to watch to see if she pops on. So how you can be entered in the Prize Patrol is if you leave a comment or share on the Facebook Live, even if it's a replay. So if it's live, it'll have in one of the little corners, it'll have the little red bar that says live. So if it's not there, know that you're watching the recording. And you can still leave a comment on that as well to be entered. It does not have to be the live. If you comment or share on the video, that's how you guys are entered for the Prize Patrol. So I'll show you next week's while we're waiting for my friend to hop on here to see. Hold on a second. Somebody just private messaged me and I need to get that out of my way because it's going to bug me. And let me pull this back up now so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, there's Diane. Hey, Diane. Okay, let me flip over and I'll show you. So for next week's Prize Patrol, it's the Way to Goat stamp set. And I don't know if you guys saw, but I did a fun fold card using the stamp set. I think it is so cute. I should have got the card. I don't know why I didn't get the card to share with you guys, but it's on my YouTube channel and it's also on my blog. Hey, Kelly. And so then you also will win a make and take packet. And this one was one of my free make and take packets that I gave away. So the video will be, I can't remember what month this was in, but this will be on my YouTube channel to show you how to put this together, okay? And I'll try to see if I can figure it out before before I mail it, and then I can write on there what month it was for you. Okay, my friend's not on here yet. Her mom is, but she's not. So I know she'll watch the replay, so I'm gonna hope that she thinks it's funny. But I almost gave her away, and I'll show you what I mean. So Carol won this week's Prize Patrol winner, which was Jessica Lundberg. So what happens is I save this graphic in Canva is what I use for my graphics. So I just always save it, and then I just have to go in there and edit the person's name and the stamp set that they won. And so today I just happened to notice that I did not change Carol's name. I changed it in the wrong spot. I changed Jessica down here where the stamp set should have been. And I just thought that that was hilarious. So here is the correct way that should look. So it's Jessica, and she won the game on. So Diane, I hope you don't be offended that I tried to give your daughter away as my prize patrol this week. I just thought that was so funny when I read that. I thought, oh my goodness, that tells you how tired I am when I get off work and I come downstairs and try to work. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so Jessica won the Game On stamp set, and then she won one of my monthly kit club. I always do extra just because I never know how many people is going to register for my kit club. So I make extra, and so I will print this PDF for her and put it in here so she knows how to put that card together because I do PDFs and videos. Hey, Jill. Thanks for sharing, Jill. So I'm going to put that in there. And then I still don't see Jessica on here. Okay, let me mark off what we've done. And I wanted to let you guys know too. I know Diane, and I have been thinking about her. Jessica got married, and I didn't want to say anything because you never know how personal people are and how much they want to share of their stuff. So I knew that. Hey Jessica, did you just see my funny joke, Jessica? If not, after this live, you need to go back and watch it. But I've been wanting to message Jessica because me and her talked in the email back before she got married, and I want to see pictures, Jessica. You said you'd send me some, so I want to see them. I have been thinking about you in your wedding and how did it go and all that kind of stuff. So you've been on my heart and my mind. Okay, so the catalog, the new holiday catalog, let me make sure I have it closed because I have it open. I was looking up the price of the stamp set I was using today so I could share it with you guys. But the new catalog, I can never get this right. The new catalog, I'm mailing out. Yeah, Jessica, make sure you watch the replay because I almost gave you away. Oh, okay. Jessica said she just got the photos from her wedding. But I will be mailing out the catalog this Friday, hopefully, along with my Pampered Pets class. And so if you're a part of my kit club, you get your catalogs free. I send them to you, and they'll be in your Pampered Pets packet this month. And I am pretty sure, 99.9% certain, unless something drastically goes wrong, the catalogs will go out in the mail on Friday, and the Pampered Pets monthly kit club will go out on Friday. And then anybody that's local, and I see a bunch of you on here, and Nancy's not on here, but I promise you, if you want to meet me, I will have the extra in my car for anybody that meets me. So if you guys want to meet Friday at 2 p.m. at the Old Owens, I will hand deliver you your catalogs. So PM me if you want to, because if nobody is gonna be there, I don't want to go sit in the Owens parking lot and wait. You're so welcome, Patricia. But if you want to meet, and Jana, I know sometimes you pick up Barb's, or you guys might want to do it. And I think the sneeze is coming back. Oh my goodness, guys, I hate that feeling. But anyway, I want to get the catalogs to you guys so that way you can look at them. You can't start ordering until August 4th, but I think you'll get them. I know the Kit Club members. Okay, Janet, great. And I'll just put a bunch in my car, so for whoever shows up, I'll be there at 2 p.m., okay? And now I just lost my train of thought of what I was going to say. What was I saying, you guys? My pen is run out. Let me grab a different pen. Okay. There was something else I was going to say about catalogs, and now I can't think of what I was going to say. I was trying to work on them last night, only to find out that my little scale that I have to use to weigh them, the battery, one of them inside was just like crystallized so bad. My scale wouldn't work. So my husband had to go get me batteries, so I wasn't able to work on them last night, so I'm going to work on them tonight. And yes, 2 p.m. on Friday at Old Owens by the post office, you guys. That's on my way to work. It doesn't make me have to detour or anything. And so, Nancy, I haven't seen you on here, but if you pop on here and watch the replay, I will have extra. So don't worry that I'm not going to have extra. Okay. So let's see what else I want to talk to you guys about. So I'm doing an online retreat, my 2020 online winter retreat to go. It's going to be October 17th of 2020. And I am right now in the process of picking out the bag, the swag bag. And that swag bag will be filled with over $30 of Stampin' Up! Products that you will use on your make and takes. And I have a bag, I had a bag filled out, picked out, and I went to place the order yesterday for them, and they didn't have enough of the anticipated amount that I wanted to purchase. And so now I'm back on the hunt again, and I think I found one. I'm just gonna wait and see because they had more that I hadn't been able to look at yet. And I've already been buying stuff for the pillow gifts, you guys. And I have a couple of different options. I'll move over to that graphic for you guys so that you can see it. And I think so far this retreat has done really well. I just announced it, I want to say Sunday, and I've already had several people sign up. And I think that I have had a person for every option that I've offered, except for the half off, register for that amount. And so what I mean by that is, if you want to sign up, let me see. Okay, I don't have it on that graphic. I was just looking to see. I should have highlighted this for you guys. So one of the options I have is just the PDF version only, and that is $35. I think it might be 40. I think that might be a typo on my part. It's either 35 or 40. I can't remember, you guys. So if, other demonstrators, they might want to purchase the class so that way they can use it in their business, and a lot of demonstrators do that. So that's why I offer the PDF only version. The only thing I ask is that you use your own graphics. You make the project yourself and then retake the photos. I don't want my graphics used. That takes a lot of work and everything on my part to do that. So that's the only thing that I ask in that. But I also have options. You can pay in full, which is $110.50, and there is an early bird registration, and that is from now until August 9th. And once that early bird registration closes, then it will be $130.50. And the great thing about this is, because this is a little bit more, I think this has ended up being the most expensive retreat that I've ever offered. I did it where you can pay in two payments. So if you want to register, you pay half when you register. And then if you're doing the early bird registration, the balance would have to be paid by August 9th. And if you register after August 9th and you still want to do the half payment, then you would pay half, and the balance would be due when the registration closes, which is sometime September 26th, I do believe, is when it closes. But you're going to receive make and takes. And I don't want to say a number yet, guys, because I'm still in the designing process and picking things out that I want to make. But I always make a ton of stuff, so you're not going to be disappointed, I promise you. We do cards, we do pillow gifts. I include the envelopes for the cards. You're going to get PDFs and videos to show you how to put this stuff together. Erin's on here, and she's taken, I think, every retreat I've ever offered, so I think she can vouch for me on you make a lot of stuff. Your box is filled, and then when I put the swag bag in there, sometimes I'm afraid, oh my gosh, this all is not going to fit in this box. So the pillow gifts, right now I have it at a 3 is the minimum, but it's possibly going to be more because I can't stop when I get started on these things. And then I will go live on via Zoom, so I'll send you the link for um, the Zoom room link. And you don't have to participate in that if you don't want to. I'm going to create a private Facebook page where we'll post and share things and that kind of thing. And then I'll also send you a link for that Zoom meeting if you want to participate in that. And that's just going to be like a little bit of crafting together. And I'm going to do that at noon, 2, and 4. And I'll have 3 additional projects that I'll share with you during that live Zoom. It's going to be like a live crafting, us crafting together. There's going to be price patrol. Shipping is included in the cost, and I have an optional add-on class for you guys. It's one of my favorite stamp sets in the catalog, and you will get the stamp set with the add-on class. Boxes will be mailed no later than October 7th. And I just said the early bird registration is $110.50 and it ends on August 9th. Registration after is $130.50 and you can make partial payments. I'm just reading my notes, guys, so let me see. I said the private Facebook. Okay, I think I said it all. And I will send PayPal invoices to the people that do choose the partial payments. So, yes, Aaron says, yes, I have taken every one of your retreats and they are awesome. You do such a great job. Thank you, Aaron, so much. I really appreciate that. Okay, and then I want to move on. So if you guys want to register for that, all the information is on my blog where you can register. And space is limited. I don't want to get too much where I can't get everything done and I'm rushing and stressing at the end. I know it's like 3 months away yet, but this takes a lot of work, you guys. You just don't have any idea how much work it entails to do these retreats, to design the projects, to make the projects, to do the videos, to do the PDFs. Like I am starting on them this weekend to start making them because I don't like to I'm not a person that when I'm working, I want to be stressed. I want it to be enjoyable. And I also have my monthly kit club that I offer. So I have a lot going on and my full-time job. So I don't want to get behind. So I like to work ahead. So okay, so bonus days are almost over. It ends in the end of July. You will earn a $5 coupon for every $50 you spend. And Stampin' Up! Will email you the code that you need. So the best way, this is what I do in August when I plan on using them. I just type in my search bar in my email, bonus code, and every one of them pop up. And you can just that's an easy way to just get them all in one place and then you can use them. Okay, and then let's talk just a little bit about my monthly kit club. It's $35 a month, and I forgot to change that graphic again. Okay, it's the 20th of the month is when you have to register to get that month's current projects. So the ones I did in July I used the Pampered Pets stamp set and punch. Thanks, Lisa, for joining and thanks for sharing. And so in August, I honestly think the stamp set I'm going to use today is what I'm going to use for August's Kit Club projects, okay? So you'll make, every month you'll receive make and take packets that you'll use to create that month's cards. You don't have to purchase the featured stamp set or bundle, but if you do, you save 17%. Your kit will also have $20 worth of Stampin' Up! Product for you to use on your projects. And we make 8 cards with envelopes, and that's 2 each of 4 different designs. You'll be added to my private Facebook page for members only, and I will post exclusive videos, PDFs, and things like that there. After you've been a member for 6 months, you'll receive a product bonus of $25. I think that right there is worth the price of admission, you guys, because you're paying $35 and you're getting $20 of that back in Stampin' Up! Product. And with the new holiday catalog coming out, that is great. And I will tell you, I almost didn't say this on here right now because I kind of wanted it to be a surprise. But I just to let you know, I believe in great customer service and I try to do my very best for my team members and for my customers. But in your packet this month, I said everybody was going to get a little special treat. And the little tins, I don't know if you guys have even seen them, but there's little tins now, round ones and like the Altoid ones. I am going to put a sampling. I think, I can't show you the inside of the catalog, but I think that it's every embellishment, not ribbon, but embellishments, I'm looking, guys. So it's almost all of them. I honestly think it's every embellishment. It's not the ribbon, but it's like the sequins. I didn't do the snowflake sequins because that would be a mess, or the sequins for everything. When you guys get your catalog, you'll know what I'm talking about. But there is some jingle bells. There are the acorn trinkets, the adhesive sequins, things like that. Everybody's going to get one of those little tins filled with a little sampling of each one of those things. So that way you can see them before you place your order and get a better idea of what you might like and what you might want to order. But that is something I do for my Kit Club members. So if you haven't signed up, you need to sign up. If you sign up today, since today is the 22nd, you're going to get the projects that I make for August, okay? And then also I want to let you guys know, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, it's just my name, Bobby Crouch. I post videos every Monday and Thursday over there on my YouTube channel, and I post the cards also on my blog. And then today, I forgot to mention last week, I had the PDF for last week's project, and I forgot to tell you guys. So if you want to go over there, if you want the PDF for last week's project, head over there and you can download that. And then I also have a PDF for today's project, okay? So let me switch you over and we'll get started. You guys, I have to take a drink of water. My lemon water. I drink it every single day. The masks that we're having to wear now, I have to wear a mask at work 8 hours, my whole 8-hour shift. The only time you can have it off is if you're eating or drinking in the break room. Thank you, Patricia. You are so sweet. But my nose now constantly runs. I'm constantly with a cough. I have COPD. I know I've shared that with you guys. I have COPD, and I'm always congested. I'm always coughing. My nose is always running. My eyes are always watering. I personally don't like wearing the mask. As you can see right now, I'm kind of getting where I feel like I dry throat, like coughing. It's horrible. Oh, you know what, you guys, I forgot to share this too. I like to share this every week and I forgot. So for my customers, if you shop with me on a regular basis, you can download this rewards program. It's Bobby's Rewards Bucks, and it's how you can earn free Stampin' Up! Product from me when you shop in my online store. You track your orders here, and they have to be $50 before tax and shipping and handling. And then you get to choose $40 worth of free product that you want down here. Okay. And so I also do monthly make and take packets. And this is the ones for July. So if you spend $25 in my online store, you would earn one free make and take packet. And this is how I send them. And I have them labeled and everything for you. If you spend $35, you're going to earn two. And if you spend $50, I will send you all three. Oh, yes, Jessica. And you know what, Jessica, it's so funny. Yes, it does, Patricia. And that's what I just told my husband. Patricia just asked, does my mask have the nose clamp? Let me just show you guys. I want to pop back over. These glasses I have on, they don't have the nose pads. But I just told my husband before I came downstairs, we were talking about the mask and how bad I hate them and how I'm congested all the time and just feel sick all the time, just tired and drained. But my regular glasses have nose clamps. These are just dollar store, Dollar Tree, $1 magnifying glasses that I wear in my craft room. But I told my husband, I said, you have to push the mask up and then you have to get your nose clamps over top of that so it will rest on there, or your glasses are constantly fogging up. I said, so then to get the mask up high enough, it's like in your eyelashes. Like literally, when I go home at night, my mascara, you can see, is on the top of my mask where my eyelashes have hit it all night. And I told my husband, I said, I am constantly adjusting my glasses, adjusting the mask, trying to pop it open so I can get a breath of fresh air. It's horrible, you guys. It is absolutely horrible. He doesn't have to wear one, and he's so grateful. And I told him, yes, count your blessings that you don't have to have one because they're not fun. Okay, so here's the PDF. So I list all the supplies for you guys and the cost. And I didn't put the item number just because I didn't want to break any Stampin' Up! Rules. I'm not sure if I would get in trouble for that. You couldn't order it anyway, but I just didn't want to share it. But the cost of the bundle I'm using today is $47.50. And then when you flip it over on the back, it has the instructions for you guys on how to put the project together. So what I'm using today is called Love of Leaves. And I love the font and I love the leaves. It is a very unique stamp set. You get 11 stamps and then you get 13 of the dies. And I will show you the dies. So I have some of them out. So you have the dies that cut like the leaf, and then if you lay this piece on it, it actually embosses it. So you could lay it right, and I'll show you that during my card today, how you do that. And then it's got this really cool, I haven't used this yet, but this really cool die as well. So that is a little bit about the stamp set. I loved this as soon as I seen it in the catalog. Okay. So I'm going to use the tailored tag punch just because I want to banner the ends of my sentiment. So this is the card that I'm going to share with you guys today. I love it. And I thought I had the plaid paper that's in our catalog, and I didn't. Yeah, Amy says she's going back to work next week. You're not gonna like it, Amy. And at first I get a headache. Like when we first started wearing them, I got a headache like for the first week. Sometimes I get a headache now, but not as often as what I did when I was first wearing them. But it's not a fun situation, you guys. So I have my dies here that I'm gonna use, and you can just see how they're gonna nest inside one another. Oops, just like that. Okay. So when we get to the big shot here in a minute, that's what I'll use to pop those out. So my card base is soft suede, and it's 4 1/4 by 11, and then I scored it at 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Very Vanilla. I have not used Very Vanilla cardstock in a minute, you guys. It's been a while. But this piece is cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and I used the Old World Paper 3D embossing folder. I absolutely love that embossing folder, you guys. And then I used the Buffalo Check on a piece of Very Vanilla, so as you can see right here, on a piece of Very Vanilla, because I didn't have that plaid paper, like I just said that I thought I did. So I just stamped, a good piece, so that way I would have enough to get me the 2 pieces I needed for this card, and then the one I'm going to share with you guys today. And then I'm going to use Mint Macaron ink and soft suede ink. And I have both of my leaves already on a block, and the smaller one that I'm going to use, and then my sentiments. And then I have a piece of Mint Macaron that I'm going to stamp the 2 smaller leaves on. And then this is for my 2 bigger leaves. And then I'm going to use 3 inkers, the soft suede and Mint Macaron, because I'm going to do this little bit of a splatter on the background. You could omit that if you guys don't like that look. And then I have a piece of Very Vanilla and a piece of Crumb Cake, and I just cut these about 3/4 of an inch. You can tell the Very Vanilla is a little bit wider. It's what I'm going to stamp the sentiment on. And then I have my one of my water painters that I'm going to use to do the splattering on. Okay, so let me move this. Yes, Jill said she loves that embossing folder, that is one of her favorites. It is one of my favorite too. Okay, I don't know where to start at now, you guys, after all of that. And I can't remember, I'm not going to lie, I can't remember if I stamped off when I used the soft suede ink. So I might have to flip it over if I did, because I cannot remember. Okay, so let's take the larger stamp, and I'm just going to ink it up in soft suede. I do think I stamped off, but we're going to just stamp it full force and we'll see. I think it just ends up being too dark. No, it's good. Okay. Might have been a different color I was using, now that I think about it. And then we're just going to do the bigger one, same way. Today's card is not going to take long at all, you guys. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and do the sentiment while we have the soft suede open. And then I'm just going to ink that up. And if I left too much here at the left end, I can just trim that off. It's not a big deal. back over there, and then I'm going to open up the mint macaron. Try to move these out of my way so I have more room. So I'm going to grab the mint macaron ink and then the leaf, and I'm going to need 2 of these. So I'm going to stamp them far enough apart where I don't have to worry. I know I can fit my die around them. Get that out of the way. Now let's bring in the Big Shot. I might have to grab some washi tape if the Big Shot doesn't want to cooperate. We get to order, demonstrators get to order the new die cutting embossing machine in August, and I'm super excited about that. So just line this up like that, and then let's put the big leaf right in the middle, kind of like that. And then I'll do one of these, and then we'll do the other leaf. Oh, and I think I'm going to have to get washi tape because this thing is not going to want to come on. Let me cut it in half and see if I can make it cooperate if I have a smaller piece of paper. You just got to find that spot on your magnetic plate where it's not jerking it, I guess. Okay. That's not lined up like I would like it to be, but for the sake of the video today, we'll just go with it. Because then it's going to leave that impression. And how, you guys, how pretty, I'm asking, how pretty is that? I mean, I just think that that is adorable the way it does that stitching on the leaf. I was like, and then even this, the negative is just like, you could put that on a card and make a design with that. I just absolutely love it. I love this stamp set. And then you have the same thing with the mint macaron. I mean, it's just, my camera won't focus. I'm going to try, you guys. I got a new stand for my phone and to do videos and things like that. And I'm going to try to figure out, because I started doing my YouTube videos using my iPhone, and the quality is, and I had a very good camcorder, but it's just so much better on my iPhone. And so I bought a new stand for doing videos with, and I'm going to try to see, I think that there's an app with what I use to do my Facebook Lives, that there's an app where I can start using my iPhone, and that will be this camera, and I think it will be much better. Yes, Mary Ellen said, some days plates don't want to play along. I agree with you 100% on that. And it's very frustrating after you run it through, just like this one. You can see it kind of offset, and that could have been me. Maybe I didn't have it lined up. Don't want to blame it on the plates, all of it. But 9 times out of 10, you do line it up right, and then that's what happens. It shifts as you're going through. So I'm really hoping the new die cutting machine that we're not going to have issues with the magnets and everything jumping and things like that. Okay. I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to bring in this ugly box. This is just an old Stampin' Up. I don't know if I can even get it in there. You guys probably can't see it. It's so close. But it's an old Stampin' Up box. But first, before I do that, I want to show you as well. I'm going to take my silicone mats, and I'm just going to put a little drop, because this is not going to take a lot at all, of mint macaron reinker and the soft suede. I'm not going to put them close together because I want to add some water on there. Oh, I need to get my glass of water. I was going to put it in my brush, and I was like, no, I have that water from something I was working on the other day, so I'll just use it. So I'm just going to put a little bit of water close by. Right now I don't want to get the ink mixed up in there. So oops. I didn't want to do that, you guys. Okay. I'm just trying to get enough water on here, so when I get ready to do what I want to do, it's going to be ready. So I'm going to take the piece of Very Vanilla, and I'm going to put it in my box. I'm not going to be able to get everything on camera to show you guys, but it's not. I just do this to protect my work surface, because when you splatter, sometimes it goes everywhere. So I'm just going to ink up that mint macaron on the end of that brush, and then I'm just splattering is basically what I'm doing. And you're gonna get different, just like you just seen, you're gonna get different sizes, different shapes, and then I'm gonna go in with the soft suede, and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to get really dark. There we go. Okay, something like that. Now, I want to get a little bit more of the mint macaron, so I'm just cleaning my brush off. I just have a paper towel, and I'm just going to make sure I get as much of that soft suede off as I can. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the mint macaron. Okay, that is good. I was just kind of doing something for interest for the background, but that's the whole reason for the box, you guys, just to kind of protect my work surface. I did a card for a card swap for the new catalog back in May, and I had ink on everything. My ink stand, like everything. It was quite the mess. Okay, so now if I wasn't live with you guys, I would absolutely dry that with my heat tool. But since I'm live, I'm not going to because I don't have my heat tool. Right now, what stand I'm using, Amy, I will actually show you at the end of the video if I don't forget. I just ordered the Akron one, and right now I just have like a gooseneck, and I just clamp it on my ink stand that's behind me. But it, you know, when you hit the record button, you have to wait a little bit because your camera's still moving and that kind of thing. Trying to get my adhesive closer to me, guys. Okay, because I embossed this, I want to use a stronger adhesive. So I'm going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. And then I'm just going to layer that evenly on the soft suede. And then I popped this piece up with dimensionals. I'm not sure if I cut this one down to size. Okay, I did. And I'm going to put it down just a little bit lower, but before I adhere it, I want to get my Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of everything. So I'm just going to place dimensionals on the back of all of my leaves. Okay, and then for my sentiment, let me grab my scissors. Let's banner each end first. I'm going to have to cut that down a little bit, I think. So let's just banner this end. Like that. Whoops. And then I'm going to trim that one down and banner that end. Get that trash out of my way. Then I'm just going to see, I'm going to cut this one. I'm going to move this one down. How I'm going to size it up is kind of move this one down to where I think I'm going to want it. And then I'm just going to trim this piece back here off to make it, I want them about the same size, but not quite the same size. Okay, and then I like to do them something like that. So you can put adhesive or you could put dimensionals. It really doesn't matter how you put them on there. And then for the card, I kind of put this leaf that way. That one kind of like there. So let's just go ahead and put these down. I think I got that one off already. I'm just going to kind of put that one there, making sure that I have my leaf on there because I don't want it, if I'm going to send it to anybody, I don't want it hanging over or going to have a hard time trying to get it to fit in the envelope. I have so much fun, you guys, shopping for the stuff for the retreat. I just cannot even tell you. I'm going to put this piece on first, but I've already bought some of the pillow gift items. I've been on Amazon. I've been on different websites that I use, and I am just so excited. So now I wanted this leaf, so let me grab my pick your tool. I'm just going to raise that up and put that leaf on the outside. Okay, So I actually put this piece down first and then made these pieces go behind there. This piece, I think I ended up, one of the two, I had to trim the stem off just a little bit. And then you can just place these leaves wherever you want them in there. I just kind of turned that one. For this one, I think I'm going to use a mini dimensional. And I'm going to place it right on the back, like that. And then let's kind of put these two together, kind of like that. Okay, and then I'm going to flip it over, grab my regular dimensionals, and I kind of want it to be a little bit more offset like that. So I'm just going to make it be offset and then put my dimensional down, and that will hold that in place for me. Because I didn't have it quite lined up the way I wanted it before I put the little mini dimensional on there. Okay? And then we'll peel these off. So I do think, you guys, that this is going to be the bundle that I use for August for my monthly kit club projects. I had somebody email me and ask, and I know you guys are always curious, but I'm not going to tell you what the $20 worth of product you're going to get, because I like that to be a surprise. I was telling it, if I'm not mistaken, at the beginning when I started my monthly kit club, but now I've become secretive with it. Okay. I'm just seeing if anybody's commenting. Oh, thanks, Julie, for sharing. Yes, it doesn't matter if you're late or not. You can watch the replay, pick up where you started, then you can stop there. So that is the card I made today, you guys. So please make sure that you share and comment. Leave me a comment, share. I try to go back and look for comments if anybody had questions or anything like that. Don't forget, you can download the free PDF on my blog that has the supplies and the instructions are on the back, how to put the project together. So if you guys don't have any questions for me, I'm going to go. Hey, Kathy, welcome. I'm so glad you came today. I hope you like the projects. Kathy, make sure that you share and comment, and that will enter you in the prize patrol for next week, which is going to be the Way to Goat and a free make and take packet. Okay? Yes, I loved that color combo too, and I was trying to use the new, which one is it? This one, the Flowers for Every Season. No, not this one. It was one of this one. So from the new holiday catalog, these are my embellishments and my ribbons. I'll show you guys. This one, you guys, I'll just show you really quickly. I'm sure you've seen a ton of demonstrators do their hauls. I haven't done a video on that yet. I was going to share it with you guys, but it seemed like you guys really wanted me to do projects instead of the haul. But I absolutely love this ribbon. I think this is going to be one of my favorite ones. It can be like cobwebs. I think it looks like ice. It could be like icicles on snow. And you guys, I'm telling you right now, the projects that I have up here, this is the ribbon I was going to use. It's Basket Weave Metallic Ribbon Combo Pack. But my online retreat that I'm doing, I think is going to be the best one yet of all the retreats that I've ever done. I'm just so excited for it. I love picking out the swag bag. I love the, coming up with the projects, the pillow gifts, just everything. I just get so excited. And I feel the same way about my monthly kit club. I just absolutely love designing those projects too. So this is the ribbon, and it's mint macaron that I was going to use for this card today, but I just couldn't make it work. Yes, I love that ribbon, Christine. So if you guys want to, please make sure that you register for my retreat. And if you're interested, you can also register for my monthly kit club. It is growing every month. We gain new members, and it just keeps growing. And it just melts my heart and makes me so happy, you guys. Okay, if no one has any questions, I am going to sign off, and I'll see you next Wednesday at 1 p.m. Thanks, you guys, so much for spending a little bit of your time with me today. I appreciate it. There's so many familiar faces that I see week after week after week, and it just warms my heart, you guys. It just makes me feel so good. I just can't even tell you that you guys want to join and you're even interested in what I do. So Yes, Kay. You know what, Kay? Kay signed up for my In Color club, and I have to tell you, Kay, the day after I mailed out your guys's packets for July, the Magenta Madness ribbon came in. So in um that will be in your next packet. I will add that for sure. Thanks, Kelly. You guys are just so awesome. You guys just melt my heart, I tell you. You really do. You guys are just so sweet. Stamping people are the best people. I think we're just the most giving, caring community of stampers. I just love it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I will see you next week, and thanks for joining.